Welcome back. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. Let's have a fireside chat. Let's get classy. Let's step away from the aggro decks of minutes yonder and take a look at the newest thing that MtG Decklist has published to their standard rotation, going 5-0, is something like this. But of course, we are Average Zen, so we don't just copy and paste deck lists. We take it, we twist it, we make it worse. If you came here to find the best version of this deck, well, you can go back to the source we found it at. We always quote our sources. Unless it's a homebrew, then, we quote ourselves. That being said, the deck we've put together doesn't look too much different than the deck list available on MtG Decklists. So let's dive right in. It is, of course, a best of 3 on the MtG Decklist, so we've done our best to turn this into a best of 1 deck. And I've played around with this archetype. It's been very popular since Duskmourn came out. The Overlord's extremely powerful. But the Overlord of the Hauntwoods has been the sleeper hit. The things this enables. So, Atraxa Domain was already a thing. And then this just supercharged it. It made it so easy to get Leyline Binding out for 1 mana. And Zur, all of a sudden, has a bunch of enchantment creatures that his ability is relevant on. And what's this? Doppelganger. Doppelgang. Yeah, so what do we do with all this mana? Normally we'd be casting things like Natraxa, or maybe something like, the Herd Migration, or, kicking an Archangel of Wrath. But not this deck. We're all in on Overlords. We're all in on the Avatar horrors and a human. Zur brings a lot to this party by giving all of our, not only does he circumvent the impending counters on all our Overlords, giving us extremely big bodies with abilities extremely cheaply, he also gives them hexproof, death touch, and lifelink for some reason. So yeah, a huge amount of abilities there packed into a bunch of big punches. And to support all this and get there, and maybe clone a few of them just for the lulz. Well, we got some card draw with Up the Beanstalk. And then we got Terra Sunder for the non-creature permanents or non-land permanents that are giving us a problem. Get Lost can get rid of everything else besides artifacts, so we've got a few more copies of that. Elspeth Smite for our mono-red or aggro matchups. Spelunking. The version of Domain that I was playing previously that had the Overlords in it didn't include Spelunking, and I sure wish it did. The problem I'm foreseeing is that usually in those games, I'd be putting down an Up the Beanstalk on turn 2, and then impending Overlord of Hauntwoods on turn 3. And you almost always want to mulligan until you get an Overlord of the Hauntwoods in your hand, because it's going to enable everything like your Leyline of Binding. In that version of the deck, it also, enabled things like being able to cast your Archangel of Wrath by kicking it easily. The Herd Migration, of course. So I'm not super confident that Spelunking isn't going to butt heads with our getting the Overlord out there. But once it does, and we can get, if we have that out there, I think having Zur in the deck will greatly improve our odds of getting the Spelunking value, because then, in theory, the tokens that Overlord makes once he's become alive early with Zur, when he swings in, they should come into play untapped instead of tapped. I don't know. Is it worth it? We'll find out. Maybe we might end up taking these out. They look good. They look good with the amount of, the surveil lands we're running. You certainly want to see it. We'll see if it works out. I did slide in Zur into the previous version of the domain deck I was playing with, just like a one of fun of. I really wanted to build this deck around Nico. I love Nico. He's a true underdog when it comes to the treatment he's gotten. But the truth of the matter is that he's a more expensive Zur in this deck. So yeah, it's like some redundancy, but they're both legendary, and he's slower, and they make his ability cost a lot. And he didn't have haste. Alright, well, let's put the spelunking to the test. I think we ditch one Lust Portico. Our opponent already giving us the your go. Alright, Lavaldo. Yeah, we'll keep that. And mute you. Trying to teach my son to ignore bullies. Don't feed into their insecurity. Alright, here we go. Let's go spelunking. And now we can get Cavernous Souls down on Avatar. Or Horror, if you like. It is the season. Get our ramp on. Insidious Fungus, yeah, you gotta destroy it. Go for it. I mean, we already got the ramp. And we get to draw a card. Alright, yeah, let's get the Heads Maze down then. And we will surveil up the Beanstalk. Looks good. We'll take that. That'll draw us a card when we impin the Overlord. Ancient Cornucopia. So old. Why would you keep that around? Alright, let's go up the Beanstalk. Oh man, I hate it when it does that. Oh, it doesn't recognize that you can impend. So watch your mana tapping when you're doing impending on the Overlords. We could have used the Cavernous Souls and the Lust Portico there. Well, maybe no. No, we couldn't. 1, 2. No, we were 1 mana short. Never mind. I'm insane. Absolutely insane. And a Fabled Passage. Okay, enough with the lands. Let's go impending, I guess. And we still get to draw, even if they have a counter here. Well, it doesn't matter if they have a counter. We cast it with Cavernous Souls. And we get the tokens. I'm going to draw some cards. Fun times ahead. Now, if we get a Zur, we are cooking. And again with the lands. These guys. Alright, let's get in for some damage. Well, at least we have a Leyline Binding online. And Sunfall in hand. Feels good. Alright, our opponent doing some more digging. That's three steps ahead. Fires of Victory. Alright. Not exactly sure what's going on here. Our opponent wants to do another Insidious Fungus Among Us. Yeah, what do you think? I am tempted, I think, to just get in for some damage here. And wait and see what they do with this fungus. Yeah, you're gonna use it now? I guess. You're making our job hard here, Lavaldo. And they're gonna tear asunder our beanstalk. So much aggression, so much hate for our enchantments. Roxanne! Oh, well. The cat noises on here. Wonderful. Alright, you take out one of our tokens. We draw into another up the beanstalk. We do have other stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and pin this. Draw a card. And pin this. Draw a card. Alright, a Zur would be really good now. I'm pretty sure we could just, like, destroy our opponent's day if we drew a Zur. Let's see if we can do it well, next turn. Our opponent thinking about destroying more of our stuff. Oh, they found their own Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Fun times ahead. Does this mean they have... No, they don't have a white man up. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. We have one of those. I don't know. I think I would have gone face there. But maybe they're right. I mean, they are 10. Okay, come on. Well, let's go ahead and full price this. Oh my goodness. Okay, and pin this. Come on, where is Zur? Well, we have been stood up. Feels bad. My feelings are hurt. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Goodbye, Roxanne. All right. What now? There you go. Meteorites. All right, let's get our Cavern of Souls down on human. Up the beanstalk. Spelunking. Yeah, we'll put the Lust Portico into play. No, well, I guess we might as well have a negate. Can't hurt. And I guess impin the Overlord of the Mistmoors. That leaves us with a bunch. Okay, well, impin the Hauntwoods guy. Another up the beanstalk. And that's really all we can do if we want to hold up this negate. But as you can see, the Spelunking did help us out there. We would have been able to do all that and hold up the negate here. Alright, our opponent throwing a Roxanne down. Rocking out with Roxanne. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges coming back for us. I think we Sunfall. They have not seen the Sunfall yet. And we get to draw a card off it. Fun times. Alright, up the beanstalk. And our own Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Draw a couple cards. There's Zur. And of course we don't have enough mana. Now we don't have enough mana to actually play him. But we do have this guy right here. And they don't know about Zur. So even if they wipe the board here, we play him in next turn. Yeah, yep. That's it. That's how you do it. Good times ahead. Zer and the Overlords coming to get ya. What do you say to them? You pack all the enchantment hate you can, but they just keep coming back. Too much value. Too much value, they said. Zer, you're bringing these Overlords out way too early. Up against Lily, the My Little Pony avatar puts the fear into me. Alright, let's do this. We normally would go for an Overlord hand here, but I think the Spelunking may draw into it. Fingers crossed. And we had the Doppelgang. Things could get fun. Alright, our opponent mills a split up. Does that mean they have like 2 in hand? You know, I'll take an island. Alright, then the Hushwood Verge. Hey, we found Zer. Welcome to the party, Zer. Drawing cards, making friends, ramping. Hey, a virtue of loyalty. Let's throw down a hedge maze, do some surveillance. Another beanstalk looks good. Draw into that beanstalk. Draw into that beanstalk. Alright, we are set. Well, no, I say that, but we really need a red mana source. A Vraska, the Betrayer's Sting. I only found a good target for a Leyline Binding. And we'll draw a few cards. Maybe a red source would be helpful. Overlord of the Haunt Woods. I'm looking at you. Or a commercial district, sure. Alright, Cavern of Souls, not bad. Let's go ahead and Leyline Binding Vraska. Draw some cards. And yeah, you gotta go Vraska. How about a Zer? Unfortunately, cannot use him right away because we don't have a white mana. Otherwise, the Leyline Binding or up the Beanstalk or Spelunking, heck, even at this point, that's damage coming in and life coming back to us. We haven't given our opponent any targets for removal yet, so yeah, yep. Well, hey, good news is we ramp some more. All right, come on. Less Portico, not what we were looking for. Let's go Avatar. Boiler Bilges. Draw some cards. The Cavern of Souls here, since we're only running humans and horrors or avatars, it's really easy to just cast these guys even without the proper mana base. Soul Partition on their own guy. Cold-blooded. All right. Here comes Kai again. Oh, that's a new Kai. Kaya? Wait a minute, where'd Vraska go? Oh my goodness, all the up the beanstalks. No, we don't need more land. Okay. So, here's what I think. What do we have here? QQ gives us one color, so a blue and a green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do doppelgang for 2. And we'll do that on boiler bilges. Oh, okay. That and I guess Zer? Let's see what this does. Does it make another treasure token? Oh, wow. Okay, well, we'll keep this one. We'll deal 4 damage to Kaya. 4 damage to this guy. And we'll get rid of Lust Portico and call it a day. It's fine. Don't worry about it, Lily. You got this. No, that wasn't very nice. I don't know about that. Then again, okay, let's filter some lands out. How about a red source? Alright, get a spelunking. Yeah, alright, fine, Lily. I mean, I don't know what you were scared of there. Impending overlords, maybe? Alright, let's take it in again. Let's see if Zer can take the win. Take the Avatar deck, the Horror deck, the Overlords over the top. Against the Talminator. You know, it's not bad. We'll keep it. Alright, our opponent seems to be on a similar game plan. We'll surveil, and that looks good. We even have 2 Cavernous Souls, one to name Avatar and one to name Human. Or Wizard, if you like. Wizard Harry. Alright, our opponent also on Up the Beanstalk routine. We didn't draw ours, that feels bad. Overlord of the Bale Merc. Ooh, scurry. What do they got? Well, there goes some lands and a Hollow Marauder. Gnawing Vermin. Milling themselves. Blanchwood Prowler. Okay. Let's go Avatar. No, we're going Wizard. No, Human. And we'll go ahead and impend our Overlord. I think ours is slightly better. We don't mill our lands into the graveyard. Alright. Here comes a Gnawing Vermin, maybe? Or is he going to get sacrificed? Say its name. Say it. Say it. Say it. Alright, he's going to get a Husk Burster Swarm. Casting another Overlord of the Bale Merc. Impending. Alright, well, we really wanted to get down our Overlord of the Mistmores. I guess we have time. Famous last words. Alright, let's grab a white source. Alright, and go ahead and append. And I think we'll pass the turn. Let that tick down a little bit. You gotta get in there with a 1-1. Alright, I'll allow it. Telminator. What you got? You got some Blanchwood Prowlers, Husk Burster Swarms. Say its names. Play something. You gotta play something. I'm feeling bad here with all this stuff. Alright. Gonna do some more self-mill. Stop hurting yourself. Don't you know that your library's a resource? Another up the beanstalk. Alright, well, before this gets out of hand, while we got an open mana, let's go ahead and take care of one of those guys. And then we can tear asunder the other. No muss, no fuss. I mean, we can always draw into a Sunfall or another ley line here to handle the Husk Buster, in theory. Our opponent with the up the beanstalks, though, making me jealous. I think Azure here is the answer. Or just Doppelganger, Overlord of the Mistmoors. Husk Busters coming to get ya. A writhing Necromass. Gross. And another Gnawing Vermin. Our opponent has built in a very nice board here. I'm very happy for them. And that is not Azure. Alright, so QQ. So 1 blue, 1 green, and that leaves us with 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 1 mana short of being able to do it too. So we just got to do 1. That feels so bad. Oh man, that feels so bad. Okay, well I think we got to do it. So let's do X for 1, and we'll do the Mistmoors. And there we go. Alright, and pinned, and we got a guy. And, you know, we got a board too now. Our opponent has a handful of cards, so slightly concerned about that. And coming for our lives. Oh hell, let's go. I think this means a board wipe incoming, probably. Deadly cover-up, maybe. So let's go ahead and block everything we can. We'll go here. And no, take that back. Bam, bam, bam. Don't care about that. We'll kill that just in case. And take 2. You got some kind of indestructible. Nowhere to run. Okay. I guess they don't have a deadly cover-up. They wouldn't be doing that. What does it mean? Telminator, tell me. Drawing so many lands. Where's the action? Where's the suspense? All right. We've done what we can to survive. Here comes another nowhere to run. Cool. Our opponent has successfully board wiped us. And we draw another land. Wonderful. Are you kidding me? Look at that. Are you kidding me? Okay. All right. Cool. I even cut one land from the deck list that was given. How do people do this? All these lands, and we're still got land in hand. All right. We have seen the power that is Zer in the Overlords. Can we see it again? I would like to. I would like to see it several times. I'd pay good money to see that. I did. Nox D. Noxed. What do you say to this? All right. Again, not an Overlord starting hand, but we can cast things. Okay. Orzhov mid-range or bats. Let's go up the beanstalk. We really would like... There we go. That's what we wanted to see. Untapped land. And then let's go Elegant Parlor. And I think we can slow down on the lands now. We would like something else, please. Deep Cavern Bat. Nice. It's fine. Don't worry about it. They give it up. They just scooped. We made the Deep Cavern Bat so sad. That makes me so happy. I feel so much joy right now. Let me share it with you. This is me smiling. A thing I don't do often enough playing Magic the Gathering, a game for fun. But that's what we strive for, to have fun. And that was an unexpected moment. Thank you for being there for that. Alright, let's head back in with Zer and the Overlords. Facing a scientist. Alright, we got Overlords in hand. We really would like to see another green source here. But, well, you know, the way we're drawing lands. Another Leyline Binding, we can't turn that down. Alright, let's go with an Elegant Parlor. There we go, there's another green source. A little slow, but we'll get there. Alright, here comes a Phyrexian Missionary. There's our Heads Maze Missionary. What do you think? I'm torn. I am torn. Alright, now I'm not so torn. I think that made my decision rather easy. Goodbye. We won't need any missionaries over here. We've already found religion, thank you. All right, Overlord of the Haunt Woods doing good work. They're left with a 2/2, and we have Leyline Binding for 1 online with the mana to cast it. All right, taking 2. Coming around again. Elspeth Smite, not a bad draw there. We'll pinned our Overlord of the Mist Moors. And once again, leaving Leyline Binding up as well as Elspeth Smite now. We'll see if either's relevant. Scientist, have you used the scientific method to work out this particular angle of attack? Okay, I will, I think, go ahead. No, I'm not going to use Elspeth Smite on a 2/2. I'm not sure why they played the Phyrexian Flesh Gorgers there pre-combat, but yeah, that's fine. We'll lose to life. Yes, take action. That's fine. Alright, well. We really want to hit that sweet spot with this doppelgang and be able to do X for 2. But that requires 8 mana. Here comes Shelly. Now let's just go ahead and ruin Shelly's day. Not dealing with any triggers over here on my draw step. Thank you. Alright, well, maybe spelunking gets us to the land we're looking for. No, just another Elspeth Smite. Okay, well, I mean, our Overlords are still counting down. Launch impending. We has Overlord of the Haunt Woods, and next turn, Overlord of the Mistmoors online. The Haunt Woods will get us the land we need to use these doppelgangs and blow our opponent away. And they play another Flesh Gorger. 3/3 lifelink. Not to be scoffed at. Alright, so 3, 6. Attacking in. Did they block? Well, reasonable. Alright. And in the turn. Now we have a Mistmoors for a blocker if we so need. But we can't block the Menace. But that's okay. We have Elspeth Smite. ×2. Doll Maker's Shop. Gonna make some toys. Mr. Scientist. Mr. Nye. Mr. Bill Nye. Please. No, no. You're supposed to attack into us and let us use the Elspeth Smite. You messed it up. Alright, can we do... I think we can now. Let's go 1, 2, buckle my shoe. And boom, and boom. Auto pay. I mean, if they had a board wipe, I think they would have played it by now, right? And now look how much mana we have and all these guys. Attack! You can do it. Scientist. You can do it. You can have the heart of the cards. You too can draw a board wipe. But you, no, oh, so close. If our dude would have had trample. I thought about putting Sorok and Goreclaw in here, but I just didn't have the room. Alright, Kai, you got a plus here? You got a minus? Which one I don't know. They're at 1. Kai is not a board wipe. That's kind of what you need. Alright. Unfortunately for our opponent, math is not on their side here. Very peculiar for a scientist. Yeah. You know what? War Leader's Call in this deck might be a thing. Maybe we should look into that. Maybe cut Boiler Bilges and put in War Leader's Call? Alright, let's go just for... there's no point. Is there? I don't think they gained enough life for to come back from that. Alright. Ranking up. Look at us. Diamond. Tier 3. Once upon a time, we made it to Mythic. That was very stressful, Magic the Gathering playing. I don't like being stressed out playing Magic the Gathering. I mean, you only get like, what, one more pack? Difference between Diamond and Mythic? Seems impractical for the amount of work. Unless you just have a fire deck that you really love playing all the time. And I do mean all the time. Because even the best decks only have like a 60% win rate. That's still 40% of the time you're sliding back down the ladder. That's quite a slog. Not for me, thank you. Free and easy. Oh, 3 tree scribe. We're up against frogs, huh? Well, there's our beanstalk. We're going to climb up it. There's a Zur. Let's see if we can find Zur some friends. Dower Port Maids. Very good draw engine. I put that in my Nico Brawling deck. Very cool. All right. Well, there's a ley line. We'll start out with a spelunking, though. There you go. Cavern of Souls on, I guess, human. Good stuff. So far, not seeing a ley line binding target here. We might have just found one. Valley Might Color is going to get big, and Trample's an issue, even with all our tokens with Overlord of Mistmoors. Alright, splashing some portals, drawing some cards, Pawn Prophet doing work. 3 Tribe Scribe along for the ride, Valley Might Color benefiting them all. It's just like, you know, the social hierarchy at work. The frogs, they're so civilized. The frogs. So dead. They have drawn a ton of cards here, though. I think they're probably going to rebuild just as quickly as they did the first time. Yep, there's another Dowerport Mage. Okay, well. How about a spelunking for our efforts? And we'll put the lush portico down. Do some surveillance. We're not in need of that land at the moment, thank you. We do need an island. There we go. Alright, how about impending overlord, incoming. A third Zer, all the Zers for this party. And there's our 4/4 coming to get you. No, they have a bounce spell. Into the Flood Maw incoming. Here we go. Yep. Run away together. Okay. So the frog version of Into the Flood Maw. There's a Valley Might Caller and a Dowerport Mage. Coming back onto the scene. Alright, well, shock and awe time. If we can just get our opponent I'm thinking about blocking maybe. I mean, that's 5 damage and 5 life we gain. That's a quarter of your life total. Silverblade. I don't know if you made the right choice. I think I would have given up the Dowerport Mage and tried to find an answer. But who am I to judge? Let's draw a card. Alright, Elspeth Smite and Leyline Binding online. Let's see what Silverblade has to say about all our shenanigans. Fabled Passage. The Passage Fable. I think the problem our opponent's going to run into here is while frogs can do some really cool stuff, at the end of the day, they're going to have to do it a lot. Whereas we just have to do a few things, and then we're like, our power level is over 9,000. Years ago, my son, I think he was like 3, maybe. I got him into watching Dragon Ball Super. And he does not remember a thing from it other than like Final Flash. And so now they got the Dragon Ball, what's the new one? No. Whatever the name of it is. Now all of a sudden he wants to get back into it because the YouTube commercials told him to. I'm like, yeah, let's watch some Dragon Ball Z together, kid. Fun times being a parent. Also, if you've been following the channel, he's back on the bus. Alright. I guess we take 5. I'm fine with this. We tried to kill it. I don't think we actually needed to, though. Alright, because we can do this. And then, what do we have here? So, we need 8. So we have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, okay, so let's go 1, 2 on the doppelgang. And boom, boom. Auto pay. And then the spelunking allows us to build a small yeah. It's a bit much for frogs to deal with. Over the top. That was a Sylvester Stallone movie about a trucker that goes around with his kid, I assume on summer vacation, and arm wrestles for money. But however, whenever I think of that movie, I always think of The Fly with Jeff Goldblum instead. That's probably the most notable arm wrestling scene stuck in my memory. If you've never seen that, don't Google it unless if you've just eaten or are eating. All right, one more game for the Overlords. Sir and the Overlords versus P. Trench. Well, there's Zer, and we got a beanstalk to climb. And we even found an untapped mana, so we're on curve. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep that one, but if we draw more lands, I'm going to start being concerned. Okay, another up the beanstalk. We'll take it. And another God. Leyline Binding. Not bad. We have removal. Removal achieved. Oh, another frog. What is going on with frogs today? And a live or die. Okay. And another doppelgang. You know, the doppelgangs have worked out for us. I think we go with it. Draw a couple cards. What's underneath the doppelgang? Spelunking, not bad. We will discard, I think, the Hushwood Verge. Now that Spelunking's in play, the Lush Portico, the vastly superior land. The Hushwood Verge is kind of like a necessary evil in this deck because you really, really, really want to have double green on turn 3. Alright, let's go human. And Spelunking. Another Get Lost, not bad. Throw down the Lush Portico. It's so lush. And, okay, let's slow down on the lands, please. And I think we're going to hold up Get Lost and or Leyline Binding. We're not going to play out Zuri yet. Maybe next turn, pre-combat. Breaching the Multiverse. Okay. Not great. Probably good that we held on to removal here. Atraxa. Could be an issue. What do they get? Valgavoth, Bitter Triumph, Deadly Cover-Up, Virtue, Glimpse Decor, another Atraxa, another Deadly Cover-Up. Well, I assume they're going to get at least one Deadly Cover-Up. Here's the thing. I think we can still win. I think we beat this. I'm not sure what the frog was about, other than ramping, I guess. Made me think, we were having deja vu to the last game. Alright, let's draw a couple cards. Atraxa. You don't need Atraxa to draw cards when you have up the beanstalk. That's why it didn't make any sense to have up the beanstalk and Atraxa. Yeah, it's just, I don't like Atraxa. Alright, our turn. It's too prevalent. It's everywhere. Too much value, if there is such a thing. It feels cheap. It feels like power creep cheating. As we play avatars and overlords and Zer. Alright, well, let's go Zer while they're tapped out. And let's go ahead and swing in for some damage. And we'll offer them their Leyline Binding as a creature there if they want to, wipe the board. I know we know they have that Deadly Cover-Up. We don't mind. We're just slamming in for damage. Sweet. Live or die. Deadly cover-up. Virtue. Yeah, I think it's time for a deadly cover-up. What do you think, opponent? The issues I think they're going to have here is that we have another Zur in hand. Did they cast it with the evidence? I didn't catch that. Yeah, they did. No, they're going to take it from my hand. Well, the good news is they didn't catch any Overlords of the Mistmores, so that's still a live card. Alright. This might be an issue. The deadly cover-up might be an issue. I'm really wishing we would have drawn into one of our negates for that. Alright, well, I think a Sunfall is in order. We can still close this out, but not if we keep drawing lands. Are you kidding me right now? Alright, they don't know about the second Sunfall, so let's go ahead and give them the first and draw some cards. P-Trench. Let's go, P-Trench. Are you gonna kill your own dude? Makes sense. Alright, well. Maybe we finally get all the lands out of our hand. Hey, there's an Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Nice. I forgot he was in this deck. I think if we cast him and Doppelgang, I think we win. So at the end of the day, maybe not such a bad thing that we drew all these lands. Alright, well, let's try it out. Let's go 4. Draw some cards. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exactly. Nice. Very nice. And to your face. If it doesn't hit face, it has no place. We're tapping down. 1, 2. Buckle our shoe. And that. And, I mean, I guess another up the beanstalk. I don't know. What you got to say about this, P-Trench? Is this going to be a problem? I think it's going to be a problem. There you go. The power of Doppelgang. The power of Zur and the Overlords on display for you. Atraxa, who needs him? Get out of here, Atraxa. Get out of here. I can put my cavern with no angels out there and just waylace to this place. I don't know, maybe the boiler bill just stays. This has been an Average Zen Presents a special edition of 5-Color Domain with Zur and the Overlords here on Magic the Gathering Arena Ranked Wednesday. If you like what you see, check us out on YouTube. We have original content going up there 6 days a week. If you're watching us on Twitch and you haven't given us a follow, please do so. Come and chat with us. Talk to us. I sound... Sometimes in my head, I'm sitting here talking to you. I know you're watching later, but I'm so lonely. Anyway, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering as we did today.